Zamazenta is here and it's time to level up your team. Want to know how to make the most of this legendary in raids and PvP? We've got you covered. Let's go ahead and jump into it. First things first, what makes Zamazenta stand out in its hero mini battles form? Because it's not its crown form. Zamazenta is a pure fighting type while it doesn't boast the steel typing resistance as its shielded crowned form does. It still packs a punch. With a 254 attack, a 236 defense, and a 192 stamina, Zamazenta has the bulk to endure the battles in the raids, and its a max CP goes as high as 4,329. Its fighting type means it's resistant to dark, rock, and bug type moves, but its weaknesses to flying, psychic, and fairy type moves. But now let's talk about the counters. Even though Zamazenta is a tough opponent, you can still bring it down if you know what you're doing. So here are some of the best Pokemon to go ahead and battle Zamazenta with. We have Mewtwo with Confusion Side Strike, Metagross with Zen Headbreath Psychic, Togekiss with Charm Dazzling Gleam, Moltres with Wing Attack Sky Attack, and Alakazam with Confusion Psychic. If you're looking for something really powerful, try Mega Rayquaza with Air Slash and Dragon Ascent. It deals huge damage with flying type moves, plus boosting all flying type moves. And another great option is Mega Alakazam. If you got it, because it's a devastating Psycho Cut and Psychic combo, deals massive Psychic type damage. But all right, let's go ahead and jump into the move set for Zamazenta to see what it makes it shine, even though it doesn't have its steel typing as its crown form does. Zamazenta can hit hard and fast, with its fast moves being Quick Attack, Metal Claw, Snarl, Ice Fang, and charge moves being Close Combat, Crunch, Moonblast, and Iron Head. And I highly see that Iron Head being changed out in the future when we do get the crown forms into its behemoth bash. So just keep that in mind, maybe later down the road if things change up. In terms of optimal movesets for raids, you'll want to run Snarl as a fast move paired with Close Combat for that heavy fighting type counter move. Deals lots of damage, and a Crunch or Iron Head for some steel or dark type coverage for PvP. Snarl combination with Close Combat and Crunch will help Zamazenta dish out damage while keeping your opponent guessing. Speaking of PvP, let's go ahead and jump into PvP and see how Zamazenta is making waves in the metagame in the Go Battle League, since it is already here, just not in its crown form. In the Master League, Zamazenta can use its bulky stats to hold its own against threats like Melmetal and Necrozma Dawnwing. The combination of Snarl, Close Combat, and Crunch allows it to apply heavy pressure and hit for neutral damage against most foes, like the Melmetal, since these guys are in the top ranks of the Go Battle League. But now that you've taken it down, which was no easy task, we now need to go ahead and catch it, which can be even more challenging than simply defeating it. So for one, let's go ahead and use a Raspberry that increases your chance for catching any Pokemon, and the Golden Raspberry is going to help you with this legendary. Two, go ahead and wait for Zamazenta to attack. What you're going to want to do is kind of spin your ball, let the circle close so you can get to that excellent throw. Stop. Once you let go, that circle kind of sits there and waits until you touch the Pokeball again. And then once it attacks, throw it right after it attacks so it can't hit it away. And now is the best part also, because it has a shiny, because its shiny is out. It does go from a red and blue palette, a deep red, which is very nice, to a more magenta or a lighter red color. You let me know what exactly that color is. I see it as like a magenta. So the shiny being available is actually a huge plus, and shiny Pokemon do have an increased catch rate from raids. It's almost a guarantee, or pretty much a guarantee. So keep that in mind when you are doing these steps to help you correctly figure out how you need to catch it. Zamazenta might not be as flashy as other legendaries, but don't sleep on it. It's still valuable as an asset for trainers with raids or PvP, especially since the crown form can come along down the road. And that Iron Head, I guarantee, will be changing, since that's how it actually gets its Behemoth Bash in the main series game. And if you take a look at Zacian, it has the exact same move, doing the exact same thing. But its fighting type nature makes it one of the best counters against Dark and Rock type Pokemon. And even though it is missing its crown form, the Heroes and Mini Battles form still finds a solid place in the Ultra and Master Leagues thanks to its diverse moveset. Means it can fit into many team compositions for the Go Battle League, whether you're going for an all-out offensive team for building or a more balanced team. And that's the breakdown for Zamazenta in Pokemon Go. Whether you're battling in raids or just trying to crush your opponents in PvP, this fighting legendary is sure to be a valuable addition to your lineup. So if you found this helpful, let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.